In July 2025, what seemed like an ordinary scroll through social media for millions of BTS fans turned into a whirlwind of excitement, confusion, and ultimately, a debate that's still echoing across fandom platforms worldwide. The center of the chaos? A photo of Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, flaunting what appeared to be a bold new chest tattoo captured in stunning detail post-workout. The internet did what it does best. It exploded. At first glance, the image was breathtaking. Jungkook's defined upper body, glistening with sweat after an apparent gym session, stood out against the shadows of a studio-lit background. The alleged tattoo, an elaborate Gothic-style artwork sprawled across his chest, was sharp, symbolic, and instantly memorable. Fans immediately connected the imagery to his solo album Golden, hinting at phoenixes, roses, and calligraphic initials that seemed to tell a story. Theories sprang up like wildfire. Was this part of a visual concept for BTS's long-awaited 2026 group comeback? Was this a teaser leaked by someone close to Jungkook's styling team in Los Angeles? Or was it simply the result of a candid moment caught in the gym by someone in his trusted circle? The hashtags Jungkook Tattoo, JK Golden Ink, and JJK 2025 trended across X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and even made rounds on TikTok with millions of views. This is it. Jungkook's visual era is getting even more legendary, one fan account declared. Another fan wrote, "He's not even trying, and he breaks the internet." But within 48 hours, the celebration turned into speculation, then frustration. Digital artists, photo editors, and AI researchers soon chimed in. The shadows, they said, didn't fall naturally. The texture of the tattoo, while hyper-realistic, lacked natural skin folds and ink saturation. Even Jungkook's clavicle seemed digitally over-smoothed, almost like a mannequin. It wasn't long before the source of the photo was uncovered. An AI-generated fan art image uploaded days earlier to a niche Reddit thread titled, "If Jungkook Went Full Ink Mode, Black Heart, AI Concept." Somehow, the original watermark was cropped, and the image was re-uploaded across fan pages without context, leading many to believe it was a leaked or real photo. The creator of the image, under the pseudonym Golden Naknai, eventually spoke out. "I never intended to deceive anyone," they wrote in a public statement. "This was meant to be an artistic tribute to Jungkook's image and what he might look like with a full chest piece. I'm shocked it went viral without credit or clarification." The revelation split the BTS fandom right down the middle. Some fans defended the artist. "It's just fan art," one Weverse user commented. "Jungkook already has tattoos. This was a fantasy, not an attack." But others were outraged. "This is more than just art. It misled millions," wrote @JK Privacy Guard, a well-known ARMY fanbase account. "AI should never be used to alter an idol's body without explicit permission, especially not in a way that spreads as truth." In one viral post, a fan pointed out how harmful these seemingly innocent edits could be. Jungkook is already under constant scrutiny about his tattoos, body image, and personal style. Imagine waking up to see fake edits of your own body being dissected by millions. It's invasive. Indeed, Jungkook has had a long and complicated relationship with body image in the public eye, from hiding his tattoos during early BTS promotions to later embracing them openly in solo projects. His transformation has always been a powerful narrative of self-ownership, which is why this AI manipulation hit differently. This isn't the first time AI-generated content has caused waves in K-pop world. In fact, July 2025 has seen a spike in AI idol edits, from fake interviews to deep fake performance clips. But the Jungkook tattoo incident felt more personal, more intrusive. The danger isn't in the technology itself, said digital media expert Dr. Han So-jin of Yonsei University. It's in how it's used and consumed. K-pop idols are already heavily aestheticized. When fans take it upon themselves to reshape their bodies, even digitally, it contributes to unrealistic expectations and erodes the boundary between admiration and ownership. Some fans echoed the sentiment. We should be celebrating Jungkook for who he is, not what AI says he could be, wrote a comment under the viral image takedown thread on Reddit. Interestingly, HYBE, BTS's management agency, has remained silent on the matter. No takedown notices have been issued, and no formal clarification has been made through official BTS channels. For some, this is HYBE's way of avoiding fueling the drama. For others, it's a missed opportunity to set a precedent in protecting their artists against AI misuse. In the past, HYBE has taken swift action against malicious edits, deepfakes, and unauthorized recordings of BTS members. But with the rise of AI content, it's becoming harder to distinguish what counts as malicious and what falls under fan creativity. As of now, Jungkook has not publicly responded to the viral AI tattoo image. True to his nature, he has remained quiet, perhaps aware of the storm, but choosing not to engage. But fans familiar with his patterns know that silence doesn't always mean indifference. He's always aware, said one longtime ARMY. He reads the comments, he sees the trends. He may not say anything, but he knows. Some speculate that his next live broadcast on Weverse might address the issue subtly, a gesture, a glance, or even a cryptic message like he's done before. Until then, fans are left navigating the tension between admiration and responsibility. The AI tattoo incident is more than just a viral moment. It's a mirror held up to fandom culture in 2025. As technology grows more sophisticated, fans now have the power to shape their idols' images in unprecedented ways. But with that power comes responsibility. Is it still fan art if it misleads the public? Where's the line between tribute and intrusion? Can admiration exist without overstepping personal boundaries? For Jungkook, a symbol of self-expression, vulnerability, and growth, the conversation around his image is as important as the music he creates. And for ARMY, this may be the moment to pause, reflect, and ask, do we love him for who he is, or for the fantasy we've created? The quiet murmur in ARMY circles had turned into a digital uproar. While some still clung to the belief that the tattooed image of Jungkook was real, holding on to the possibility of a leaked concept photo or hidden teaser, most had come to terms with the truth. It was artificial, beautiful, detailed, hauntingly lifelike, but fake. And that realization hit many like a gut punch. On Weverse, dozens of top fan accounts began issuing clarifications. We apologize for reposting the image without fact-checking. We were misled too. Let's redirect our love to the real Jungkook, who is already more than enough. Others weren't so kind. If this had happened to a female idol, one ARMY wrote, the consequences would have been far more severe. Why are we tolerating this kind of digital manipulation just because it looks aesthetic? More fans began reflecting on their own behaviors. Why did so many of them believe the image so easily? Was it because deep down they wanted it to be true? Because the fantasy version of Jungkook, bolder, inked from shoulder to chest, hardened by time, aligned with an internal projection of how they imagined he should evolve? In essence, the AI edit had unearthed a harsh truth. Even the most loving fans can cross lines when fantasy starts to feel more satisfying than reality. What made this image so emotionally charged is that Jungkook is no stranger to tattoos. In fact, he was one of the first BTS members to openly wear body ink, a bold act in an industry still clinging to conservative norms. His right hand, famously inked with symbols representing BTS, ARMY, and personal milestones, has long been a conversation piece. He's spoken about his tattoos in interviews, even saying once, "Each one of them is a part of who I am, my story." But what happens when fans begin adding parts to that story without his consent? It's like someone writing in your diary, except now the whole world thinks your diary says something it doesn't. The chest tattoo in question wasn't just art, it carried fabricated meanings. Online forums exploded with interpretations of what it must represent. The phoenix for rebirth, the roses for lost love, even imagined lyrics for an unreleased solo song. All of it false. What started as curiosity became canon, at least briefly, and that was the true danger.